She should ask me to feed her baby at the rice ceremony. I fed her in real life. It is only right.
She hasn't even had the baby yet. When the time comes, she'll know who to call.
What's all this monkey business?
I'm sure she...
Guhan and Jumba are fighting over the rice ceremony.
You know.
Oh, I'm so way ahead of that. If it's a girl, then Guhan. And if it's a boy, then Jumpa.
I figured you of all people would want to know if our baby's a boy or a girl. If only to lock in the rice ceremony dates.
Shut up. I told you at the ultrasound that I just don't want any preconceptions. Besides, I want us to really be there in that first moment together.
I'm not sure if I should go to Johns Hopkins this week. You're so close.
Don't be silly. That conference is your 10-year pipeline. And your paper's great. Besides, Jillian's staying over while you're away.
I just want to be ready for every little thing.
We will, love. Now, how about some more ginger ale? You made Rogan Josh. This takes like 4 hours.
Not so bad once you cut up all the veggies.
But you browned the lamb first, right?
It goes fast.
In what? 3 batches?
I'll leave a plate out for you.
going on?
It's Con Ed. They're working on the line that went out in the last snowstorm.
And you didn't think this important enough to tell me?
You're not here that much.
You know, it's 8 o'clock. They really ought to do this sort of thing during the day.
When I'm here, you mean? Besides, it's only an hour a night for the next 5 days. You don't have any D's?
Whatever's in there.
Just these. Why don't you have some lamb?
I don't want anything that rich right now. I just worked out.
Look what I scared of.
I thought we'd finished that crate. I'll go get the chutney. It's like India. We had brownouts for hours at a stretch. Once, I sat through an entire rice ceremony in the dark. Poor baby just cried and cried. It was so hot.
Are you hot?
No, it's delicious, really. At Grandma's house, we all had to say something when the power failed.
Like what?
I don't know. A little poem, joke, fact about the world. Let's do that.
Do what?
Say something to each other in the dark.
I don't know any jokes.
No, no jokes. Let's share something we've never said before.
I used to play this game in high school. When I was drunk.
It's truth or dare. This is different. Okay, I'll start. The first time I was alone in your apartment, I looked in your address book to see if you'd written me in.
Where was I?
Cabin with your mom in the other room. It was 2 weeks after we'd met, and I wanted to see if you'd promoted me from the margins of your newspaper.
Had I?
No. But I didn't give up on you. Your turn.
Okay. On our first dinner date to the Korea house, I forgot to tip the waitress. The next morning I went back, found out her name, and left money with the manager.
You went all the way back to Somerville to tip a waitress.
By the end of the meal, I had a funny feeling I might marry you. It must have distracted me.
Hello.
Hey, Shoba. This is Emily Phelan at Rent Tech.
Hey.
A Beacon Hill single with a great view of the common just opened up, and I think we should pursue this one aggressively. It's in a highly desirable co-op, and the rent's only $17.
Okay, I'll call you tomorrow.
Super. Thanks.
Anything important?
Just Jillian.
Well, don't worry about the dishes.
It seems silly not to. It's nearly 8. Let's sit outside. I think it's still warm. That time your mom came to visit, when I said I had to stay late at work, I had a martini with Jillian.
When she made all of Dad's favorite meals and cried every night.
Your turn.
I cheated on my Oriental Civ exam. Dad had died a few months before, and I could see the blue book of this white guy. The freak knew Urdu and Sanskrit. And I couldn't remember if this verse was ghazal or not.
That time your mom came to visit, I had a martini with Jillian. I wanted to wear it home.
Wait a sec. I didn't really lose the sweater vest you gave me on our 3rd anniversary. I returned it. And with the money, I got drunk alone at Copley Square. I kept thinking how on our 1st anniversary, you made 10 courses just for me.
Once, after a lecture, I let you speak to your department chairs with a dab of pate on your chin. I let you go on and on about some fellowship without a signal. I forget why now. I never liked the one poem you ever published. The one you wrote after meeting me. It's sentimental.
When you were in late term, I tore a page from Elle magazine. She wasn't even as pretty as you. But I didn't want to touch you anymore.
मिटा दिया खुद हस्ती को ये है किसका कसूर तमन्ना है यही ऐसे यूं कभी हम बसाए कोई नया जहां
I suppose this is the end of our game?
You can still light candles if you want.
Shouldn't we leave the lights off?
I want you to see my face when I tell you this.
I'm not ready to try for another child at this point.
I've been looking for an apartment, and I found one. Haven't we been through enough? It's nobody's fault. I just need some time alone. It's on Beacon Hill, so now I can walk to work. I just signed the lease.
So, life without me. That was the point of your game?
I wanted to tell you sooner, but you made it so hard.
You still haven't forgiven me for not being there when we lost our baby. You think I didn't make it home until the next morning. But I was there that night, and you were sedated. They had me in the chapel because they said it would help with the grieving. I held him. Our baby was a boy. Almost 5 pounds, and his hair was black. His skin was more red than brown, and his fingers were shut tight. Just like yours are at night.